Greetings. I'm still on the road right now, so my recording may be interrupted by external sounds. Meanwhile, I wanted to say, much of the formation of our understanding and view of God and His universes, of ourselves and of other humans, comes to us accidentally. Events and words and writings tumble around us all day, and some are well absorbed, others ignored. This is the Practicing Christian, and our report this week is, Dad, what religion are we? At some point in their young lives, most kids ask this question. Schoolyard chatter amongst kids who are trying to figure out who they are, at least by inheritance, whether grandma came from the Columbia River Valley or from the country Colombia in South America, why their friend is Greek Catholic and they're Roman Catholic, and so on. In any case, they come home still puzzled and wondering about some of the answers they might give. And they turn to you. Two things are now important to remember. These are the building blocks not to glue together into a permanent, lifelong identity, but blocks to be put together in various ways to see in what ways their whole picture might cohere. And what other blocks may be introduced, such as a dislike for chocolate or a desire to learn about and perhaps even play cricket. It can be good to help your child understand the many points of identity and choices that we have. The second thing is whether their beginning points of identity are acceptable to you and Mom. Some are not, and may be dangerously troublesome to others. An ability to actually twist the arm of most people and to take delight in doing this is one such dangerous building block. With that question on religion, however, what a number of practicing Christians do is to make it the center of their faith in the opening answer. Son, we're a Christian family, and we're following Jesus as closely as we can. Right now, that means we do so at the Augustana Lutheran Church, rather than, your mother wants us to go to the Baptist church, so I guess we're Baptist. But my dad was Plymouth Brethren. I didn't care for that. The first one puts God at the center of the answer, emphasizes that we're following the Lutheran way to Christ as a family, and that this isn't set in concrete, but the family may go to another church if their spiritual growth can be done better there, and if it's all centered on Jesus. The second answer is positive and doesn't seem to be an agreed-on passive. Second answer is passive and doesn't seem to be an agreed-on path. This dad, in referring to his dad, seems to have a whatever point of view. There's no apparent commitment to growing in Christ, and as much energy is going into this as one might put in making a choice of paper towels. Now that the question has been asked, many dads will bring it up again from time to time, to see what the family may be seeking or in need of, and if their current affiliation might change. The central point, though, is always that Jesus is the focus, not the denomination. To make this clear, many practicing Christians, if asked, what were you baptized, won't just say Methodist or Pentecostal, but I was baptized into Christ. The ceremony took place at the Episcopal Church. You see, we're never baptized into a denomination, but into Him. Some parents get anxious when their child asks this. They fear that he may be captured by another church. A Lutheran family may not be bothered by a Presbyterian church doing the capturing, but would become alarmed, I think, at a witnesses group who don't see Jesus as part of a Trinitarian God, or with Joel Osteen's megachurch in Houston, about whom many people question if he's even a Christian. Go along with your kids to visit other churches when they're interested, and over lunch, talk together about what each of you saw and learned and felt. Friendship and a sense of belonging is very important to many of us, especially kids. It's part of building their identity. Encourage your child to like someone, even if the other child has a different religious, political, or other preferences. And let your church leaders know if your child is becoming displeased with aspects of his church life. They may just have some new plans for improving this. Serve then. Be the king's right arm.